Hey everybody, welcome back. I'd like to say hi to all our new subscribers. We have a couple thousand new subscribers, thanks to pretty much Joel coming over and checking out the car, the 3D printing nerd, and doing a video on that. So again, a big thank you to Joel and David for doing that and helping us out with our viewers. So welcome to the channel. Really appreciate you guys joining us for our journey. And I'm going to go over some of the things that we've been doing since the last update. And then, I'm going to actually videotape me doing some of the work. So anyway, let's get started. One of the big things that I've been working on is doing this door, getting this skin all finished and installed. So we've got that done. It's all primered, and we're now working on the door jamb. So this one has got most of it's mostly sanded smooth, and what I've got it in here now is to do test fitting for the threshold, which is over here, where we have built up some of that Bondo hair or kitty hair, whatever you want to call it. Basically, it's just fiberglass reinforced filler to tighten up that gap. So we've smoothed out most of this panel here, but now we have to start finishing this for making that gap nice and tight. And then over here, I've started the process of resanding the roof. I'm going to sand it down. It's got some kind of waves in it, and so we're sanding it flat. And then we'll shoot that with a little clear. So one of the other things I've been working on is, remember we had the form for this, and I actually went and 3D printed one. However, without having a scanner, fitting this becomes a long and tedious process. And one of the problems there is getting the exact dimensions of this panel to fit my drawings and therefore the 3D prints. So I had to kind of cut this thing up. It's actually a good part of 3D printing is that you can actually cut a part up and actually make it fit almost perfectly. And so I'm reinforcing it with a little bit of kitty hair. I'll do the same on the back side here. We'll body work it and then we'll skin it in carbon fiber, and I think that will look pretty nice. So I'm actually 3D printing another one. We'll do the same thing. We'll fit it to that actual cavity, which may be a millimeter or so off, and then we'll finish that one as well and skin it, and we'll do these two at the same time. So one of the other things I was able to do is get these sanded and clear coated. They're not without their imperfections, but in general I think they look really good. I do see some minor flaws which I can address later, but these have a 2K clear coat on them, and I think they're looking pretty good. So I'm really happy with the results of those guys. Now, my first go at it, I actually had to fix the this in here. It wasn't turning out so well, so I went ahead and sanded everything down and then put another layer of carbon fiber in there just to cover some of the errors that I was seeing in here and I wasn't liking too much, because a lot of that you're going to actually be able to see when you walk up to the car. So I took care of those things. But anyway, in general, I think that these have turned out very, very nice. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Well, there we go. So these are all primered. The primer does show areas that I missed, but in general the panel is smooth. Doesn't have any waves in it, but you can see that there's little issues here that I missed. So anyway, that's what the primer's for. It'll fill in a lot of the pinholes, and also identify where we need to work on the panels before we actually paint the car. So but yeah, looking good. So tomorrow I will put it together, and we'll see if it still fits. Well, that's this one. Hope you guys enjoyed all the things that we're doing. Next up is going to be the driver's side rear quarter, and then the actual deck lid on the very back. Once we get those done, then we can move on to the engine cover, and then also our new rear end and diffuser. So look for those coming soon, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Thanks again to all you new subscribers out there. I really appreciate you. Again, put in the comments what you think about things. I do tend to read all of them. So I'll see you next time. Bye.